Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. It's me, Pratibha Thapa from Nepal. I'm your session host for this webinar. We have our first speaker, Taichi Furuhashi, with his talk, How to Complete Japan's Building Mapping in 1 Year, Strategies for Integrating PLATEAU Data into OSM. Okay, you can hand over.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. おはようございます。So today, I would like to share about our project. The name is Project PLATEAU. Do you know? Have you ever heard Project PLATEAU? Or do you know Project PLATEAU? Please hands up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Some people, mainly Japanese, but some contributors or OS mappers know our project. So I have to explain about our project PLATEAU. And also, that is a kind of Japanese government project, open data project. And now we are importing our project data into the OSM. So this is my the main topics about this talk. So oh yes, so my name is Taichi. I work with Aoyama Gakuin University. That is a kind of private university in Japan. And also last year I work with Politecnico di Milano in Italy. And now I'm back to Japan from Italy now. And today's my talk related some geospatial open community. So my major is geospatial information technology. And many times I have to teach and I have to explain about new technology or traditional technology for student. And also we are collaborating with the open geospatial community like this. So, and today's my talk related mainly OpenStreetMap and the project PLATEAU. That is a different project. Another one is the community-driven project, and another one is a Japanese government side project. Anyway, first I have to explain about project PLATEAU. Project PLATEAU. My position is I'm a chairman of Project PLATEAU's advisory board. Now I'm working with the Japanese government team, but I'm an academic person. So, and what is PLATEAU? PLATEAU, that origin is Mille Plateau. That is a very famous novels. And Gilles Deleuze and Pierre Félix Gattaz published a very great novel. And so Project PLATEAU is an open data twin data originating from the Japanese government side and named after Mille Plateau as a 3D city model in which diverse, autonomous, and that point is decentralized. So Japanese government's project, but decentralized. So the system are connected and continuous on a flat surface. Flat surface means plateau. To gain resilience rather than unified structure aiming at one summit. So one summit means how to say that the top-down system, but we are making the decentralized flat structure, so we call PLATEAU. And this is that is a three-dimensional city model data project, the making data with as a government side, and we are publishing not only the data, but also some open source tools or viewers. So if you want to confirm our data, 3D model data, you can access to PLATEAU View. So latest version is version 3. So you can watch our data on your web browser. So, and now our recent browser are using Cesium.js and React. And this is an example. So this is the central of Tokyo. There is a Tokyo station, and there are many higher buildings, and we added texture data, something. Those data sets, so we are publishing, not only for the whole Japan area, we are extending the cover area, but so if we want to confirm that covered area latest version, so you can view on your web browser, and you can choose some detail level of details. So if you want to get more simple data set without texture, you can choose. Anyway, so that data set like the Google Earth. So Google Earth is providing very good texture and three-dimensional geometry, but that Google Earth doesn't provide metadata and attribute data. So if you want to get this is a building, the road, asset, or station, or some attribution data, that is very important for us. But three-dimensional data, so the open three-dimensional data set is very, very huge, and the Japanese government are providing those data as open data. So and of course our data is a semantic data, so we added a lot of attribution data. And so our data format, raw data, we are providing as CityGML data format. And I have to explain. So CityGML data is a kind of open standard format defined by OGC, Open Geospatial Consortium. And we chose which data format is better for the 3D digital twin data. So, and we decided we should provide a CityGML data format. And that means, so Project PLATEAU is a Japanese government project, but we can collaborate because we chose the open standard format. So other foreign countries, they are choosing CityGML too. And so that data combination is very good for the future society. And so CityGML data can divide some each level, detail of levels. We call LOD, level of detail. And so if you choose the higher level, example LOD4, that is a very, very high detailed three-dimensional data with the indoor data. But LOD1 is a very simple boxing data set. And not only building, so that road data set or the transportation or how to say, the bridge or tunnel or some infrastructures. So we divided each levels and we providing the each level data set as CityGML data like this. So and we are making many use cases with the local people on the local government side. We can collaborate with municipality side, with private company, a local private company, with our data set and the urban planning, disaster management, or the mobility, robotics, or infrastructure. Anyway, so now our Japanese government and the Japanese society, we are changing to the more digital optimized society. And the important thing is our data is open data. So if you want to use many purposes, that is available. So just download and you can use. And also, of course, I said, so we provided not only data, so we are providing the open source tools on the GitHub. So you can access to our official GitHub organization. So you can find a lot of tools, open source tools. And so this is the, what's this? This is an example of our use case. Every year we are providing the budget for the local people. And this is another one, the grassroots, the crowd community-driven hackathon style. Every year we are keeping the annual hackathon, PLATEAU hackathon. And this is the first year's our hackathon finalists, 10 project choice in 2022. And example, some member made a Blender importer using for our this one. This one is our project. So now we are importing the three-dimensional city model data into the OS. And first PLATEAU award finalist, so we can get that award. Anyway, so now we are making the ecosystem with government side, the municipality side, local people, private company or academic side. And so that, so sorry in Japanese, but this is the ecosystem model. So we can collaborate with many types of the players. And the technical things, if you have interest about our project Plateau, you can get our data. You can choose three methods. So first, you can access our the publishing data platform via the internet. You can download raw data as a CTGML file, but very huge data set. So maybe I guess the one municipality's data, few gigabytes or something. Anyway, you can get the CTGML data. That is the first choice. And yes, and our member, we are providing a GIS converter. That is the open source tool. If you want to convert from CTGML data to 3D tiles or Mapbox vector tiles or GeoPackage, GeoJSON or blah, 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 you can convert very easy. So you can access to our GitHub repository and you can choose the Plateau GIS converter. So you can get from CTGML to your purpose optimized data format. And also our member providing QGIS plugin for the Plateau. So if you want to access to our raw CTGML data via QGIS, you should import the QGIS plugin and you can access to our CTGML data. And second choice is if you love the game engine like the Unity or Unreal Engine, so we are providing SDK. So you can access via the SDK and directly you can get some the bounding box area and you can get a three-dimensional data set and you can make your original three-dimensional game like the FPV or something. And so yes, if you want, you can access to our SDK. And the last one, third method is we are thinking about the major platform, map platform. That means mainly OpenStreetMap. So if you know some data access method like the Overpass API or some the OSM data API or something, so you can get very easy. And if we import our data into the OSM, that is very happy for many people. And we discuss how to collaborate with OpenStreetMap. And of course, the data license is important. So our Plato's policy. So we chose the multiple open data license. So the default license is Creative Commons CC BY. But you know, OpenStreetMap is the license is an open database license. That license doesn't have the compatible for the Creative Commons license. But so if user want to use open database license, that is available. So we decided. And if you want to use ODC by 2, so we provided multiple open data license, and user can choose. And if you choose ODBL license, you can combine our data with OSM data. Very easy. So this is a background of Project Plateau. And our purpose, so I'm a contributor of OpenStreetMap Japan community. And so Japanese OpenStreetMap data. Still, we didn't complete major geospatial features. So our main target is building data. So still, we didn't complete the building asset in whole Japan area. So we confirmed the last month. So in Japan area, we have 25 or 26 million buildings in Japan now. And but there are many buildings, but not completed. So we estimated. So our goal is other Japanese commercial company. The name is Zenrin. Zenrin provided the totally 38 million buildings data as a commercial data set. So that is our goal. If we touch this number, so maybe that means we completed the Japanese building data. And so very easy estimation. So recently we covered about 68% building data, but we have to touch for the 100%. And this is around the Tokyo area. And yellow color means already existing OSM building data. but you can find some empty area like this. This is actually real world. There are many buildings shapes. Not building, real building, but in OSM data on the we don't have this area's building shapes, so we have to add. So that situation, it is a warm eaten states. So we should fix this area using by our plateau data. So already we published our plateaus document on the OSM wiki, and you can confirm. So already we published tagging plan, and many people discussed. And so okay, that is an importing project. So how to convert? So CityGML is open standard format, but we didn't find a better converter tool. So and we made original converter. The name is CityGML OSM. You can find on the GitHub. And so that converter developed by Mr. Hayashi. He's a very active OpenStreetMap Japan contributor. And so you can download, and so that converter can support only LOD1, so not for the more higher level. But on general OpenStreetMap data, LOD1 is not better, I think. And converting process is very hard. So if we want to convert from project Plateau to CityGML, so we have to download the raw data. And also we have to, yes, this is a CityGML is a kind of GML file, and we have to convert, just one-time convert for the OSM data format. And then, so already, there are many OSM data existing, and we have to compare. So which data is the new data, something, and we compare them to, so we chose the only merge data set, and then we import using by JOSM. And after that, we have to check the validation process. And then, so that data we publish via OpenStreetMap platform. So that is our converting process. And so we want to, yes, already I explained about some, yes, yeah. Yes, and we are providing the how to import the process in English and Japanese manual, and like this. So yes. And 2022, this year is our first testing year. We imported just one the municipality area. The name is Tokyo Higashimurayama 3 in Tokyo Prefecture, and this is a target area. And this is before importing and after importing. That like this. So we covered whole Higashimurayama city like this, and we can check like this. The very good result. And then 2023, we started the official importing project for some target area in Japan. And so like this, we communicate, and we gathered with some contributors, and we targeting some the target list, priority list. And I can show our result in Osaka Prefecture, Tadaoka town, like this, very small town. This is a second test area, like this. So the importing area, and very clear the edge of the town's area. Yes, and this is Okaya city in Nagano Prefecture, like this, beautiful. And Ukiha city, Fukuoka Prefecture, like this. Chino city, Nagano. Tamana city, Kumamoto, Ikeda city, Osaka, and Osaka city. Osaka is a very big city, and we imported. Wow, very beautiful. And Saku city, Nagano, like this. Nagoya city is bigger city in Japan, Aichi prefecture, like this. Wow. Niza city, Saitama, this year, so we tried. And Niza city, Saitama, Takehara city, Hiroshima, Fukuyama city, same Hiroshima prefecture, and Fukuoka city. Fukuoka is a very big city, like this. Wow, beautiful. And Bizen city, Okayama prefecture, and Sanuki city, Kagawa prefecture. Matsuura city, Nagasaki, and Hisami town, Nagasaki, like this. So yeah, this is still working, but thank you for a great contributor from mainly Japan people. Yes, thank you so much. And we mapped already mapped imported areas like this. So we should extend to the this area is still empty, so we should work. And so this is a recent situation. So recently, we covered only the two-thirds of Japan building are now mapped. And but this is our statistics. So the 2025 August this situation, and our goal is 38 millions is goal. So we estimated we have to go out for 3 years. That is very hard, and but we have to change more quick approach. So if next year's end of next year, so we have to import more 12 million data. And we have to work to scale up five times scale up our current performance. Anyway, so we have 8 contributor. We should 40 contributor or something, but we update more very good too. So more than the important things can change to the double performance. So anyway, that is my conclusion. So now we are OSM Japan community. We developed the manual and importing tool from the CityGML building data into the OSM, and further improvements such as enhancing converters could encourage import activities in region outside Japan. So not only for the Japan. The case study focused on the project PLATEAU in Japan, but CityGML is also, I said, an open standard format for data twin. We aim to promote it as a reference for the similar effort in other countries with data twin project. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Taiji, for a wonderful session. If you have any question, then you can ask.
Okay, thank you. So great question. So the questioner, so he had the original 3D measurable data set, but not CityGML data set. And he want to convert from the 3D city model data to CityGML. So how to, or which data tool is better? So that question, if you have the good budget, I recommend FME is just one tool for the converting process, but not so the free or open source tool. So the 3D major 3D process. How to say that? If you want to make the CityGML data set, so still now we are developing in Japanese members, and I guess maybe end of this year or next year we will publish FME like converter tool but open source. So and please watch our official GitHub repository, Project PLATEAU. And recently, I recommend FME is better. Yes.
We have also question from online as data from Japan government is already validated.
Yes. Validated. Yes. The validation process is a very high accuracy and already validated. And but you know, when we imported our project data, project PLATEAU into the OSM, so there are many existing data set, and sometimes overlap situation happen, the conflict happened. So this is another validation process. So that raw data is already validated. But if after importing process, we have to double check like so we are checking the conflict or the overlap data or something. Anyway, that is a not government side work. So that is our contributors work. Anyway, so that validation is very, very important. We already we are doing the official data side, government side one time, and also after importing process, we did the validation process by the contributors. Yes.
For the next question, are there lessons from other countries mapping project that could be applied to Japan?
Oh, so sorry. Yeah, very good question. Japanese government has the collaboration organization with a foreign country. The name is JICA. JICA is connecting to some South Asian countries and other the developing countries. So yeah, actually, we can gather with our method, and so our country can support for the many countries too. So, and that my answer is yes. There already we are some project with the foreign countries.
Okay. Is there is there any question?
Nice presentation. I would just like to ask because I would like to clarify whether the available data right now is the LOD1 version. I want to clarify whether the currently available data for the plateau data is the LOD1 version, or is it already LOD4? Yes. Wait, I want to make sure, I want to clarify whether the currently available data is LOD1 as of now. Yes. Okay.
So the CityDML and our project Plateau is providing the LOD1, 2, 3, 4, and but our converter can support only LOD1. So still, but LODT, LODT has a many more high details, the structure of the top of building or some the frame or entrance shape or something. Anyway, so I think, in my opinion, so we should, if we can import LOD2 data into the OSM, that is very happy. But still, we don't have the converter. But and the next step, so we should implement the next generation of converter for the LOD2. Yes, thank you.
Is there any question? I guess it is indeed. So thank you so much, Taichi Furuhashi, for the wonderful
you.
session and
Thank you so
question answer.
much.